Long ago, in the times of ancient Greece, philosophers such as Socrates and Plato expanded the minds of men. In modern day, these philosophers have new names. They are Mitch and Dimitri. This is Manthropology.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's like, is that a week? Was that a week that went by?
That was a hell of
Wow.
a week. Hell of a week. Look at this. Take a look at this.
Look at it. Manthropi, first and foremost, I'm
Yeah.
going to get ahead of myself here, but I just want to say welcome. Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome to the house. You're here. Manthropology, Mitch and Dimitri. Now, as you know, we have a sports podcast.
Yeah.
We do that on the side. Okay. It's kind of
other
like our Friday night girl, if you
Yeah,
will.
everyone.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
you know
The
what?
Nick Poles.
You know,
Yeah. For those that understand.
Manthropology is our love, real locker room. No, I kid. But we had your cousin.
My cousin. Old cousin
Cousin
Jim.
Jim.
Yep. He came in. He said, hey, I'm a guy. I can't just show up at your house with a bottle of whiskey or whatever the case may be. I got to come. And no joke, old cousin Jim prepared this beautiful charcuterie board, which we've destroyed.
You know how they say the devil's in the details?
It
I
is.
just want to show them this. So he's got pickles. He's
Had.
got a
Had, yeah.
pickles, bruschetta or bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
I believe that's the
For our Italian agape.
yes, that's right.
version,
for
yeah.
The Paisonanthropy.
Paison, yes,
that
that's
would
right,
be
yeah.
our cousin show, if
That's
you will.
right.
Olives. We got Elias, but look at this. He gets cashews.
He got the
Look at
cashews.
this little dish.
He's very
Look at this.
detailed. He doesn't fool around.
This is Martha Stewart level.
Yeah, this is
it.
and he literally takes pride in doing it on his own. I asked, I go, be honest, did you make the kids, the wife, did they all get involved? He goes, no,
No,
this is my thing.
these are. It'll get you. You know,
he did
you
a
know.
great job.
It's a great gift. It's a great gift.
You know what is almost as good as this? Regeneron. Regeneron.
Is that where we are? Right
That's where
away.
we are. Right away. I'm just going right into it. Right into it. Listen, last week's segment, we were heavy on the U.S. politics, and we're going to be a little heavy on it this week as well. However, since then, big news came up. President Donald Trump got the COVID. He got the COVID.
He got the COVID. It
And
hit him.
It hit him.
No
and
one's safe.
4 days later, he's back in the White House, and he has been dropping this word Regeneron nonstop. He believes that this Regeneron is what made him better and is going to be the reason that the United States can get out of the COVID mess that they're in and all this stuff. And hey, look, at 73, 74 years old, how old is Donald Trump?
Yeah, 73. is it not?
73
Yeah.
years old, I got to admit, outside of it looked like a little heavier makeup. He might have been a little more pale than
I
usual.
felt he was stuffy.
He was stuffy.
I don't think he's out of the woods yet.
Well, but he says he is, and it only took 4 days. And you know what? A guy at
Regeneron.
73, and he's in front of the American people constantly. He looked okay. He looked okay. I gotta give it. So write this down and buy that stock tomorrow for me, because you're my advisor. Regeneron. Check into that. That stock is
I
gonna blow up
manage
tomorrow.
risk over returns, Mitch. That's it.
Well, I'm risking it all on Regeneron.
I would, hey, it's backed by the president,
Yeah.
your favorite.
Look,
From the host of Apprentice.
Can I start on a quick rant real quick?
That's what it's for.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
So, like we just said, President Trump, he got the COVID. There's been a huge influx of a huge jump in numbers over the last couple of weeks, both in Canada and the U.S. again. This disgusting and this normal, not normal thing is rearing its ugly head again, okay? But here's my thing. We've been doing a pretty good job of holding it down, right?
Okay.
We had to figure out what was coming after us. We started holding it down.
Please, take your time.
Yeah. And we're doing our thing, right? And then all of a sudden, all these different states and these different provinces, we're all, look, everyone's trying to find the right answer into how to combat this. Open your business, don't open your business, do this, do that, walk in, do this. Well, California has once again done it again. I pick on you, California, simply because you guys are easy to pick on. You're giving me no choice but to say my piece. So last week I talked about how they want to cancel Halloween, the one holiday of the year where you're actually expected to wear a mask, where they're telling us to wear masks, and they don't want kids wearing masks. Okay, fine. But they've taken it one step further now. They are now actually trying to push this bylaw right now where the restaurants will stay open. You wear a mask at the front desk. You get to your table. And the normal rule is once you get to your table with your person that you're hanging out with, you can take your mask off, talk normally. You get up, you have to go to the bathroom, put it back on. Now they're saying, no. While you're sitting down, wear it the whole time. And if you order something to eat, pull it back, eat, put it back on. Bite, put back. Bite, put back. Common sense, this was my rant last week, is gone out the window. And once again, California is showing me that COVID is not just respiratory. I think it's brain. I think it's causing brain injuries as well. I have nothing else to say.
Mitch, look, this is ridiculous. This is another like classic case of that's not what solves the problem.
No.
Okay?
I agree.
You're wearing a mask. It's not going to be, okay, do it when you're eating. How about this? You feel sick, just stay at home.
Yeah.
Take it easy for a second, okay? Distance yourself. Like, let's get on the Halloween thing for a second. This is something that bothers me. So they're thinking cancel, go ahead with it. Everyone's talking about, well, is everyone going to wear a mask and distance? But no one's talking about the candy.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the real issue.
That's the
I remember as a kid, we had to worry getting candy from strangers because people were putting like razor blades and stuff.
Yeah, some weird
stuff.
stuff.
You had to check the candy.
Right.
I'm telling you, Manthropy, this is a play. Everyone's all COVID crazy. The creepos are going to come out at night. Check the candy.
Check the candy.
Don't mess
This
around.
is a great opportunity for them to put those razor blades
They're
in.
going to be back in.
They're gonna be
the
back.
stories that our parents told us about.
That's right. That's right.
Our parents could, heaven forbid, they say, look, sugar's bad for you.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Cancer loves it. It's a diabetes wet dream. Don't eat the sugar. But no, they had to go. There's razor blades and they're injecting it with cyanide. Now, your choice.
Yeah.
You want the crispy crunch? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Enter at your own risk.
Is it? But I keep going back to it. I know, we're Greek, obviously. We're on Manthropology. We're doing this thing. And we talk about how the restaurant industry is our industry. This is our backyard. That's why I'm so passionate and get upset when I hear malakias like this constantly over and over again.
It is.
So I said to myself, hey, you know what? What would my dad be saying? And I'm going to call him tomorrow. And I wish I'd done it sooner so I could record it.
We need him on the show. This
To
is
go,
where.
hey, Dad, because my dad's already, he's not mad, but he's for an older guy, I have to admit, my dad just turned 69 and he's getting it. He likes his iPhone. He's starting to understand the progressive thinking and all that stuff. But if I tell him, yeah, Dad, the new rule now in Alberta, it's kind of like the one in California where people are going to come in, but they have to pull their mask off, eat, and then put it back on. He might lose his mind. He might literally start flipping tables and going crazy and yelling and screaming at everyone. And he might as well just lock the doors because this is silly. This is stupid. And Greek men and women and anybody that owns Magas know how dumb this is. And I feel that this rule, for some reason, is affected to the Greeks. Why are they coming after us? What did we do to anybody?
It's a sick play.
It's a sick play.
It's a sick play. I agree with you.
What have they done? What did we do to them?
We didn't do anything.
We started democracy. We started the voting system. We did everything.
Well, I don't know.
Language. And now you're trying to stop people from eating at our magazia? What is going on here?
They're trying to decimate, and they're trying to take our islands away from us.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's, you know what? We've unlocked a major conspiracy here. I don't even want to go any further. I feel like now we're targeted.
Right. Okay.
We're targeted.
We are.
We're the victims.
We're being the victim.
Write that down.
Write that down. Real thing. Last week, you, sir, were hosting some good friends of ours from the East.
Look, I can't go to the East until I make a little pit stop in the West.
Right.
I just want to say one thing.
Sure, dude.
Okay. There's two things actually.
I'll be over here.
I have a compliment, a confession, and then a story.
I like this.
In that order.
Okay.
Compliment. George from the Dora West.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes. Well done, sir.
Now, we're in Alberta.
Yeah.
You obviously know what side of the coin we stand
Yeah.
on. If we were there, maybe we wouldn't vote for you. But hey, we're just two.
Yeah.
No, we're kidding. Look, guys,
Cousin.
Manthropy,
Yeah.
George,
Yeah.
okay, from the Dora Paputsaki show. So George and Dora, they got a great show. We call her Dora West that you've heard on the show. So he's running a campaign to run politically for the Liberals in BC. So look, here's my thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's one of our own.
Yeah.
Go out there, support him. At least like the Facebook page, throw a couple likes, a couple comments. We wish you all the best. If
Exactly.
you come into Alberta, it's oil and gas country.
Hey,
Look,
make sure you know what side of the coin you're
we
on,
won't
sir.
pick up our phones.
That's right.
But it doesn't mean
Do you want us to run this campaign?
we can run the campaign.
Yeah. I think we'd be good at it.
I think we hit the hot points.
Yeah.
We know what the people want.
Exactly.
No, we wish you all the best
Yeah.
of success. Now,
Well
the
done.
confession.
Yeah, sure.
It was like 2 seconds ago.
Sure.
Like literally.
Yeah.
I checked my Instagram. So George is running the campaign.
Yeah.
He's over there now.
He's okay.
There's a spot. So Dora West, she goes, hey,
Hey.
I think I'm looking for a guest host or two.
Yeah.
I put my name in the hat.
Hey.
Hey, confession.
Respect. You got
Originally, I didn't put your name in the hat.
I'm a busy guy. I got a lot going on, and so do you.
I went back in. I put your name in the hat.
Oh, you put
too.
my name in.
I felt bad.
No,
I
you should.
wanted you to hear it
you
from
know.
me. It's almost like we both like a girl, but you like her more.
I see what you did
And then
there.
I'm like, wait a sec.
What a great
I
friend
have
you
to,
are.
I have to tell
I
you that
appreciate-
I banged her last weekend. That's where I'm with.
I just want to let you know. You know what? If it comes to anything, I wish you two the best. You know what I mean? I respect it.
If it wasn't her, it was going to be you.
Hey, exactly.
That's all
right?
that's-
Isn't that the truth? Yeah, exactly.
But okay, now the story. Yes, I did. Last week, as we talked about it, we had Dora East, okay, from
Yeah.
the Dora Licious show.
Yeah.
She came here. She wanted to do a little Alberta tour. So she
Yeah.
stopped in Calgary for a bit, did the
have
Banff Lake
to.
Louise. And of course, I got to say to my pleasure with her friend Lena. And I got to tell you, I fell in love. I love you both. It was a fantastic time. It wasn't enough. But here's what I'm going to say about that. Number one, amazing people. Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, Dora Licious, she's on Agape Greek Radio as well. Tune in, listen to the show. It's fantastic. Lena and I, it's official. We're Facebook friends now.
Oh.
That's how
Well
you
done.
know.
Nice.
That's how you know it was a good
Nice.
time. But I will say this. We were in good company. We only had a few hours because they had a tight schedule. So I took them Stephen Avenue.
I feel like you really tired them out.
It was, I probably did.
Yeah.
I think Adonia's bad because they were going to meet Adonia later.
Okay.
Which is probably after me, it's like boring. It's like,
Yeah.
expecting the main event to be
Right.
something, but
Right.
the co-main event outperformed it.
I see what you're saying. I think you're letting, I think Antonia could have outdid you.
She probably could have.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? So we went Stephen Avenue, took him by City Hall, then
nice.
down to Eau Claire,
Nice.
Princess Island Park.
Oh, beautiful area.
Loop back,
Nice.
drop them off. It was great.
Well
but here's
done.
what I want to say. You know
Yeah.
what? We live in Calgary, right? They're from Toronto.
Yeah.
We're call it the younger cousin of Canada.
Sure we are.
Okay. It was really refreshing to have people come and see Calgary, and they were actually very impressed with the downtown. And so here I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, well, they're coming from Toronto. This is, Toronto, Montreal, let's face it, are,
Beautiful.
Canada's finest.
Right.
And so it was just refreshing to see a new set of eyes look at our downtown and say they were just blown away. They weren't expecting it.
Right.
They didn't know what to expect, but they're like, "Oh, this is so quaint," and the heritage buildings, and
Right.
for those that haven't been in Calgary, like downtown, especially that Stephen Avenue, there's a lot of that old architecture,
Beautiful.
heritage, the old banks and whatnot. Anyways, it was a pleasure. My only complaint,
Yeah.
I wish we had more time. I wish we had more time.
I'm so sorry I couldn't make it.
Mitch,
I
you
feel bad.
lost.
Well, I did, but here's to my point. I was being good dad. And here's a quick little story. Remember I told you the story last week.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw it out. We've talked about it a few times on this podcast. In fact, it might have been on the very first one we did about the Mati. I witnessed it in front of my eyes.
No pun intended.
Here's the thing. Last Thursday, when Dimitri took the great Dora East and her friend Lena out and about in Calgary, I wasn't able to do it because my little guy was having a crazy little fever. He was in the 39s.